So, bro, how's life? Bro, hello, bro, bro, how's life?
Life is good.
But I see you not enjoying life right now.
I'm enjoying. Last night, I've never slept the whole night. Last night, I've been doing a lot of school homework for one subject, like shitload of homework. And then, while doing the homework, I listened to like 5 albums.
Wow. So,
I was
can you
like,
calculate and tell me how many songs are there?
I don't. Let's calculate lah. So, last night, I
So,
did not.
Vishnu takes his phone and start calculating right now.
Okay, last night I did not have any sleep, so how many albums I listened to? I listened to 5 albums. So this has, okay, I can't see the amount of songs. Normally it pops up here. 5 albums lah, basically.
So, what we see is that our Bala over there is playing FIFA nicely, you know.
Now, there was a day where I was watching this movie, Shawshank Redemption. It's a very good movie, and I have to tell you, it was an outstanding movie. And when I was watching it, the movie was sort of very thought-provoking, I have to say. After watching the movie, it made me rethink about my life. It made me think about, what could life be about. And then what I did was, after the movie, I took my notepad, I started writing down ideas. I started like, this is what life is. Life could be this, life could be that. I started coming up with ideas. And the next day, I went to the VDK production crew. I said, let's turn this thing into an idea. Let's turn this into a short film. Phone, like, just so you know, it's all going to be filmed on my phone directly. So once it's filmed on my phone, I'm basically going to like sort of hold it and go around you. And the purpose of this device is that it's like, even though you're moving the camera, it sort of stays stable in that sort of a sense.
Alright.
So it sort of like stays stable in that sort of a way, and it's going to cut back and forth in that sort of a sense.
Okay.
So that is one thing I'm told about. Now, is there anything else like you have in mind, or any questions that you have?
Yeah, I've got nothing. I'm usually used to being the cameraman and not actual actor, so.
Really? But this time I think you're gonna
I'm
do
more
a good job.
familiar with like movie production rather than movie acting.
Oh, so you're more interested in a lot of like the directing and stuff like that, right? Like the shots
I
and
would
stuff.
say interested.
Now that we recorded the narration, we got done with the script. Now, who do we want to play the characters? Now, obviously, the only person I had in mind was I'm gonna play one of the characters. Eben is gonna play another character. Now, who's gonna play the main character? And then immediately I thought, okay, since the main character is a very like smart person, very intelligent guy, I think Ishan really suits the role. If you know Ishan on a personal level, you would understand that this man is very smart. Like, when I told him about the story, we were able to be on the same page. That was the best part. We were able to be on the same page. He was in on the idea, he agreed with the idea, and it was all fun and all this sort of thing. And this idea really started to go off really well. Things really were headed in the right direction. That's the way we planned it to. And originally, we were supposed to film this short film all the way back in 22nd December 2021. But then, Ishan was not available at that time, so we had to postpone it. And then we kept postponing, not a lot of us were very free, and not a lot of us had time in our hands and all that sort of thing. We kept rescheduling shooting dates and all that sort of thing. And while we were not filming, I was out here busy trying to promote the short film. And the funniest part was, you know, I'm out here promoting this whole thing. And when it came to promoting this whole thing, I haven't even recorded the film yet. Like, the film is not even ready yet. It's not even filmed. And while I was promoting it and I put out the teaser and all that sort of thing, people would ask and say, yo, when is it coming out? When I put out the teaser, people are asking, yo, when is it coming out? When is the short film coming out? And I was always giving them very vague answers. I was like, oh, expected to come in like mid-March or late March, like stuff like that. Like, I wasn't giving them like a very strong answer, like a certain answer. So I often just like try to dodge the question. And in terms of marketing, this short film really pushed me to a whole nother level. It pushed me out of my comfort zone in a way. You know, I did the amount of marketing that was put into this was like insane. The hype was already like built out. The hype was already building. People were getting excited, all that sort of thing. When the teaser came out, I went up to 20 different people in my school. I went up to them. I promoted the short film. A lot of them loved the short film, the teaser, and people were excited for it. And all it came down to was just filming it. So Eben, I wanted to ask you, how does it feel like so far to be part of like the production crew and for Life's Meaning?
I can't really say anything. Nothing really much. Yes.
Because you're sort of like being like the assistant director, and you're like sort of helping a lot into it, which I'm very much appreciated. But what are your perspectives on like the short film in general?
I think it's a good experience.
I viewed Life's Meaning like Kanye West's College Dropout. I saw it being very similar to Kanye's College Dropout. You see, College Dropout, in terms of Kanye's career, was the foundation of what Kanye's was about to do, what Kanye's success was. It was the start of something huge. So same thing with Life's Meaning. Life's Meaning is the start of something huge at VDK Productions. I told people, this is setting up a whole different thing for VDK Productions. This is a whole new idea, a whole new type of content that's gonna come out.
Like some other YouTubers.
Yeah.
Well, could help me with my hand thing. Like, can't really stay still.
So basically,
so shaky.
So basically, you're more towards like you're helping the big man out, which is the director, right? That sort of a sense, yeah. So like since the short film is about life's meaning, right? What do you think is your life's meaning, or what do you think life is about?
Can't really say anything because even I don't really have an answer for that. But I can say it's just maybe life is whatever you want to be. You want it to be.
Yes, I think that is sort of the right answer. That I think that was the right thing. Like I think like there are millions of possibilities on what life could actually like sort of be about, and I think it's up to us on how we perceive life. Don't you think?
Yeah.
It's like up to us on how we perceive life in that sort of a sense.
Yes.
So basically, that is the whole ideology behind all of this, and we take that sort of idea, that question on like what is life, and we sort of narrow it down to how you perceive it to like the viewers, because in the end of the day, your life, you get to decide what you want to make out of it in that sort of a sense. That's basically our sort of like perspective on it in that sort of a sense. Yeah.
Basically.
Hey guys, what's up? Today's a Wednesday. It's kind of sunny out there, and today is the day that we're gonna start filming Life's Meaning. I've already filmed some of the scenes yesterday on Tuesday. Right now, we're just gonna get the rest of it done. Me and Evan are gonna go meet up at a park right now. I got my equipment. I got the camera slider.
I got all the tripods, the gimbal, and everything on here. And all we gotta do is shoot. Me and Evan are supposed to meet up at 1:30, and I'm about to head out. So see y'all there. This is what's gonna happen now. So we're gonna show your character from this bench. So you'll be sitting on this bench, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my camera slider to introduce your character. So I'll be putting the camera here. I'll be sliding it, and I'm gonna show you. Alright. Then after that, the next shot is my camera. It will just be the tripod. I'm gonna run towards this way, and the camera is gonna pan. So it's gonna pan. It will show you. Our camera woman will deal with that. After that shot, we're gonna film you getting ready to run. So we'll show your leg, we'll show your face. We'll sort of zoom in on your face, and you're going to prepare to run. After that shot, we're gonna cut back to my running scene. Alright. So that's the game plan for now, right? So let's set up this thing and all that.